Rough day.
You have no idea.
Let's talk about it.
Just so you guys got to do it now. So, Lorianne, this is us. Tell us who's going to be on our show tonight.
So I'm so excited to finally have Stacey from Styles Boutique as our guest tonight because we have so much to talk about. Everyone is always worried about what am I wearing to all these events? What are the new fall fashion trends? What is the right jewelry to go with everything? So welcome, Stacey.
Thank you, girls. I'm super excited to be here.
Yes, we are all decked out actually in fashion and jewelry.
We are wearing everything
From Styles
styled
Boutique.
from
Yes.
Stacey from her boutique.
I have to tell you, I feel very comfortable and a little bit hot tonight, I got to say. I feel a little hot when I
little
was
sexy.
driving here. I was like, here I am, come look at me.
I mean, the masks obviously are for Halloween.
Maybe,
Getting
maybe
in
not.
the spirit.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Theme night, as Lorianne told me, it could be for theme night. So Stacey, tell us what's going on in the fashion world.
Well, first of all, ladies, thank you very much, and it was such a pleasure to style both of you
It
the
was.
other day.
It was fun.
And
It was fun.
what's really cool is I'm able to style all different proportions and sizes and make everyone look fabulous. Amy's more petite in height, and
Notice petite in height, she said.
Lori Ann is taller and gorgeous, and I'm a curvy girl, so it just works. And in the store, we're able to absolutely we're a one-stop shop. We
Yes.
have something for everyone.
I just want to stop you there for 1 second because I've been going to Stacey's boutique for quite some time, and I have to tell you, over the years, it's amazing to be able to walk into a boutique and someone just look at you and tell you your size, what would look good on you.
Absolutely.
I
I was
mean,
really
how many
impressed
of
with
us
that.
are sitting in a fitting room and a salesperson will
Crying.
come in and hand you a size that's a size or two small,
Yep.
and you're crying in the fitting room and you're sweating and you're panicked and you're
Yes.
like, how much did I eat this week and why did I gain all this? I mean,
And
you
don't
get-
lie,
and
because
it's
all of us go
depressing.
through that. It is, and it's
And
very
you want to walk out
disconcerting.
the store because you're like, I'm not buying anything. So,
It's so
size
funny.
is a number only,
Yeah.
but it's even better if somebody could.
Well,
It's
it was-
funny,
Bring you your
Lorianne,
right one.
because people call me the jean whisperer, and I think it is very important that you tune in to your customer and you kind of have to get a sense of their style. Some people are a little bit more conservative. Some people like, to be more flashy like I am and wear bolder pieces. And so therefore, when we just recently had that experience that you shared with me, that you were at a previous retailer that you have shopped with also a long time, and you asked her, why would you bring me a jean that was two
Right.
sizes small? It didn't make me feel good.
No, it's terrible.
I'd almost rather bring you a size bigger.
Big, yeah, then
let
you're
I
like,
will
"Ooh,
tell you,
I lost some weight.
I bought a pair of jeans the day when we went fit, and I wear them all the time. I've literally been walking around the house and comfortable, great size. It was totally appropriate. I think we have a little feedback, but that's okay.
Yeah,
It's all good.
it's
But
loud.
I that was the nicest thing shopping in your store is that
Yeah.
I felt like I was your only customer ever,
Mm-hmm.
and that you really cared about how not only how I looked but how I felt.
And
shopping.
again, what was exciting, Amy, was for you and for me is exactly the jean I brought you, fit
Loved-
you,
and loved it.
and bought it.
and that's it.
So yeah, so within my store, we've been there 6 years. I'm located in the heart of Boca Raton. We're right adjacent outside of Boca Town Center Mall behind Maggiano's restaurant in a strip that faces CVS and Publix and whatnot. And we sort of have evolved, and I like to have a sexy top for a Saturday night for you, but I also like to have a cool jacket if you're going into business, a cute little graphic tee. These are
I am powerful. Love that.
I mean, fantastic. Tonight we popped it and glammed it up with a crystal choker and a gorgeous crystal cuff
gorgeous.
and whatnot, because it's Halloween. But, you know,
Well, see, I would just wear that.
Yeah,
I just
well, I
love
would too, Lori.
I
about
actually
the
wanted
bling.
to wear it across my head. No, honestly, I feel like a little like dominatrix princess.
Yeah.
I'm very
And
impressed
you have
with myself
you
today.
have the nice makeup on
Yeah, I
tonight.
do.
like
I
a
have to.
little
When we
extra.
take off the
I like
mask, you see
it.
a little
Yeah.
drama going on. So, gentlemen, please feel free to call. No, I'm only kidding. I'm happily married. But it's a lot of fun shopping in your store because it's like a treasure chest, and that's what I
Yeah,
love.
there's something everywhere, and it's not just
It's
clothing.
it's not just clothing. It's accessories. It's pocketbooks. It's shoes. It's scarves. It's jewelry. Honestly, I could have spent the whole day
Yeah,
there.
well, I think, Lori, and we touched on that when you girls were in the way of, and it kind of resonated after you left. I don't actually know if we had this conversation, but I did have it later on with somebody that, you know, when I was in the day of not being a boutique owner, I used to love boutiques because it was a boutique. You went in and it was very, you know, eccentric and cool and
Well, you were going to find unique things,
And not
you're not
56
gonna
people
walk
are
into
gonna
a
wear it.
party and 10 people are going to be wearing the same thing that
Exactly.
you have on.
It's
You're
like a treasure chest
"Ugh."
because you find
Exactly.
exactly what's different for you, and you have things that are way out,
No.
and you have things that are way in. You know, like
I
somebody
try to do
who's
classic with a twist, you know.
So there
All
was
right, so
many
I want to
things.
ask
Oh,
a
God.
question because I don't know, it took me getting to 40 years old for me to realize that not every trend that comes in the way socially I have to wear. Because not everything looks good on everybody.
Absolutely.
Some people cannot wear skinny jeans. Some people cannot. I mean, the neon thing always kills me. But as a person in your industry, how can you tell someone what looks good on them
Without
and
making them
with
feel
still
uncomfortable.
being trendy without them feeling some people, some of my friends are like, I'm wearing that because it's in. I'm like, but you don't have
If it doesn't
to.
look good, it's
Yeah,
not a good
no.
choice.
So I first of all, I like to build a relationship with my customer. I think that's number one. I kind of like to know what they do, where they go. Like you know, you're very active, Lorianne, out and socially and in the community. You know, some people like Amy are working in the medical field, and you know they have a different weekend vibe in what they do. So that's the first thing. And once I kind of discover who they are and what their lifestyle is, I then am able to kind of pull pieces and then get them in the fitting room. And I know not to pull someone who's necessarily 5'1" and has a different proportion, a big flare jean. It's not going to work for them.
Right.
You know, where you, Lorianne, can wear skinnies all day long. So it's just kind of, you know, I've been in the industry over 30 years, and it's just really like anyone who's good in what they do, it's knowing your customer.
Well, and that's key too, because I think a lot of the things you bring into the fitting room are some things that I probably would have never in a million years put on my body off the hanger, off the rack.
And a lot of times I'll say, this is not hanger friendly. Do me a favor, trust me, try it on. And if you don't love it, no worries.
Right.
You know, I'm not offended. There's something for everybody, and next week the new shipment will come in, the new delivery will come in. But as a true stylist, if you're really a stylist, quote unquote, you have to care about your customer. You want them to be out, they're representing you. You know, so in other words, I just said to somebody recently, I said, I don't want you out looking foolish, because if someone says to you, where in the world, you know, it's going to come back.
Yeah, it's a bad reflection on
Even
you.
if they
right.
don't say it, they're thinking, where'd you get that get up from?
Exactly. But I do hear constantly from my customers, which is nice because I do get a lot of referral business. My God, you look great. I get so many compliments on what I wear, and so it's.
I'm going to be honest with you. I would have never, and the top, yes, but the pants, these really cool snakeskin leggings kind of thing going on
I
here.
know, I have the same
They are
ones, and
so
they're, like, the
comfortable,
best.
and I would have never felt that I would have looked pretty enough in them for my body type, but it worked.
Well, Amy,
Right.
too, it was exciting because we go back a number of
Oh,
years.
I was just going to tell everybody that
Yeah.
I know, God,
Well,
10
it's
years,
6 years
yeah.
at the store, so I was 4
The-
years
the-
there.
yeah,
and
so at least for
yes,
a long time.
yes,
A long time.
yes,
We know
yes,
each other a long
yes.
time. And I used to buy jewelry from her all the time, and then I was even tiny, and you'd be like, just try it on, just try it on, and I did, and it worked. And even then, you had it going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, and I'd say to you, you'd go no, and I'd say try it.
Just
because
try it.
it's very important too. You can put, and we've all heard this, but you can just put a black dress on or a black top, and you can literally create the story.
Yep.
If you want to put a flip flop on, a crystal flip flop with a cool hoop earring, and just go to a beach dinner, you can do it. If you want to take that black dress and put tights on it with a cool boot and a real statement piece of jewelry, you bring it to a different level.
Right.
So it's really exciting that accessories for me.
Oh,
they
everything.
are.
I mean,
they're it.
look at this gorgeous jewelry that she has us in
So this
tonight.
is a
I
vintage
mean,
collection Lori Ann's wearing. It's new to the store, so this is literally 100% vintage.
Love that.
And it really, Lori Ann's top has been a very, very big trend in my store in the last number of months.
Look at the color on
This
that
color
color. Oh my
is-
God.
This color is the Pantone color
really
for fall.
in this year.
And it
gorgeous.
stays off the shoulder.
And it doesn't smash you.
Correct.
You're
And
not
it-
getting
and
No,
it
and you
doesn't
don't get
ride
the
up.
any kind of
And
backlash.
I don't have to touch it.
Yeah, and
Right.
I
There's
love that.
no-
And what's nice about any woman at any age is that whether you're thin, in between, or even curvy, a woman's shoulder never ages, and
Thank
it's
God.
always
Oh, good point.
Yes.
Hey.
it
There
never
you
ages, and it's always even myself. I'm a fuller figure girl. You can see I've got a one shoulder on tonight. I mean,
Well, I love all the off the shoulder, the cold shoulder
Mhm.
tops
Very
right
on
now
point.
because it's still, you can be like you're saying, no matter what size, you still give it's a little
Yep,
sexy.
very
It's a
on
little
point.
sexy. It is
Yes.
sexy. I do. I have to
Mhm.
say, I love even as a
Got the
woman.
off the shoulder
I love,
going
but
tonight,
I know,
girl.
with my
And
little
it-
black
well, it's-
lacy bra.
and that's very
No, but
in.
I also like the fact. I love when a woman can show her neck. It's very beautiful.
Yes.
It's very elegant.
Mhm.
And I think when you can accessorize your neck, it's either with an earring or
Mhm.
with something
Mhm.
around there. It's really nice. I think a lot of women, myself included, are afraid to take chances with
Mhm.
fashion. And somebody like you is so awesome because you're not like pushing us into. You just say, take a look.
Right. And I think what that is, Amy, is again going back to the relationship building, the trust, where I'm not insulted if you say to me, Stacey, no, not me, and I say to you, Amy, I can totally understand that. Just try it for me.
Right.
And then we go from there. And sometimes it works. Most times it
Most
works.
times it
Right.
works.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's
Still
building
want
that
that
trust.
jacket,
Yeah.
man.
Show that ring. I mean, I forgot to show my ring too.
Isn't
but
this
show
a
that. I
gorgeous
love
thing?
it. And this bracelet.
I know.
Yeah,
This
come
is
on.
my
This is
favorite.
an
Come
absolute
on.
I saw that
star.
immediately, and I'm like,
So
I
these are
want to
classics.
wear it.
These are pieces like even the one I'm wearing tonight must
Ugh.
be 15 years old,
Oh,
but
I love that.
they're classic pieces.
That
and
just don't go out.
sometimes people will say, "Oh, I don't want to spend that. I don't need it."
It's
maybe
forever.
Yes, it is. And when you need to go to it now in the next number of months for holiday and all of those events, it's a classic piece that you'll never.
That's
go
the whole thing. Let's talk about that. Parties that come and holidays that
Mhm.
come. We got Halloween, we have Christmas, we have Hanukkah, we have New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. What is a classic look that people should think about?
Well, people, and I think parties, Lori Ann participates a lot or goes to and is invited to a lot of black ties. So black ties obviously are very exclusive to that black tie look, that cocktail dress look, or that full length look, which, by the way, we are going to be bringing a department of that in for this season.
Yay!
So, because I do
So
get-
lacking
yes,
around
yes,
town. We
yes.
need it. We need it.
So I get a lot of women, do you have a dress? Do you have a cocktail? Yeah. So I'm going to see and, start slow and, fill the cavity there and see how that goes. But that being said, a lot of parties or evenings out or even Thanksgiving Day or on Thanksgiving Day, I want to feel pretty. I want to sit down
because
and
you're
be
having all your
thankful.
family
Yeah,
photos that
you know,
day.
right.
and, I
Absolutely.
mean,
right.
Yeah.
So it always
But you
goes
want-
back to
but-
me for a top.
For example, I cook that day.
Yep, me
I,
too.
so I want to look pretty, but I want to feel comfortable.
Correct.
Right.
So I would generally say put on a comfy pant, okay? Whatever is going to be comfortable that day, even if it's a modified I don't want to say the word legging, but a
I
modified
enjoy the
pull
legging.
on, comfortable, like I'm even wearing tonight a ponte material with a little bit of leatherette on it. And then just do a great top. Even when you're done cooking, you want to change into it, but always have something pretty on the top,
See, I agree.
and a little sparkle at the neck. I mean, that's what people are going to gravitate to. They're going to say, "Oh my God, I love your necklace." Oh my God. If you're sitting with nothing on, there's
That's the
no,
whole thing
no
too.
attention to detail.
I think what you stress most of all is that no matter what shape you are, no matter how old you are, no matter what size you are, you're beautiful. And that's what exactly what she said.
Absolutely.
It's not what you wear or what you not don't wear. It's how you wear it and who
Yep.
you are when you wear it.
Yep.
And there are a lot of days, ladies, we all know, when we get out of bed, you want to jump right back in. But we got to go out there and we put it on and you work it. You work it. And I think that
Yep.
that's important. And
Well,
that's what I felt after I left your store. I felt very empowered
Yeah.
when I left.
Yeah.
I really did. I felt beautiful. I felt like I can do this and I can carry this off.
Well,
you
I'd
know?
like to jump in on that comment and kind of take it a little bit into another direction that Lori Ann and I were talking about on Saturday.
I was thinking the same thing when
Yeah,
you said that.
yeah, and you know what? I'm going to say
Do
this
masking.
in the most delicate, nicest way, but
Can we do
I will. You're done.
I had to do mask.
You're done. I will say that when we do get up and we do want to just jump out of bed and be comfortable all day, and that's natural, we're tending to gravitate, I'm finding, in our world right now to athleisure wear, active wear, okay, and
It's taken over.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's fine and it has its place, but it doesn't have its place 6 days a week.
Can I will be honest with
Yeah.
you. When I have to go to even a school function, do not come in your tennis dress. I don't care that you play tennis. I don't care. I find you very offensive. Go back to the tennis court. I don't like it. I don't like to see your cooch. I don't like to see the camel toe with the athletic wear either. Go home, go
You're
to
going
Stacey's
there.
boutique and
I
Styles
think it's
boutiques
stuck.
and go and get yourself a nice little outfit. I just think it's inappropriate. There's a place for it. Don't get me wrong. If you're going to see your kid play a sport and you want to look like that, that's cool. But you shouldn't be walking around like
Well,
that.
too, on Sunday, I mean, obviously, if we have a down day, we want to be comfortable, I mean, and even if
Then go naked.
But, it's funny.
Well, I
Lori
think
Ann
that
said something to
The
me
way
on...
you feel when you are in those clothes every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. I have a girlfriend who that's
Can I
her.
help you, Mama?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Without you pulling
A
your
little
clothes
technical
here.
there.
We're getting a scissor in a
Exactly.
minute.
Yeah, we have a knot here, and that's a little bit of an issue.
All right, but
But
as you were
I
saying,
have a girlfriend that's a trainer.
We're keeping
and
it real here on the broad.
Every day she dresses in those clothes.
that's a
because
different
that's
story.
Her
That's her
profession.
job.
Mm-hmm.
But for some people that stay, and I'm not bashing on people that stay in athletic wear all day long. I'm really
I
not.
am, but go ahead.
I know for me, I have to put something on, get dressed, head out the door. I feel better.
Well, Lori Ann, you had said to me, too, and that was a perfect analogy, and I said back to you, it's always Murphy's Law, that when you're
Thank
when you're dressed and you're not feeling your best, you run into someone, you're like,
Your
"Oh my God,
ex-boyfriend
oh my
from
God,
20 years
I'm
ago.
not really dressed today. Oh, my God, I only have, yeah. And, I know
Right, that's the
you've-
first
yeah.
thing they say. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I have to eat in the food court with you because I look
Right.
at me and look
I
at
can't
you.
go to lunch
all the
here
time.
because of that.
Right.
And I just feel like, how hard is it, instead of putting on the athleisure wear, how hard is it to, especially this time of year with the weather turning, to put on a jean with a cute little shoe and a great little top? I mean, how much more effort is that?
No, I get what you're saying. I
So-
totally. And look, I'm guilty of it too. I have two teenage boys.
Yeah.
And there have been times when I have left the house in their clothes because like I'm in a rush and I'm just like I throw on. Literally, I have worn my child's jeans. Okay, not cool, but. I get that. I understand that life gets in the way. But you really have to. If you don't fill your cup, nobody else is going
Right,
to.
and you're your own,
Right.
You're your own story. You represent yourself. I mean, first impression, lasting impression. How many times have we said that in our lives? And I know every time I see you, you look gorgeous.
Always. I
I
really
don't
dislike
care
her.
if your hair is in a ponytail.
It's
You
true.
always have some sort of makeup on. You always have a great little top on. Even if it's a down day for you, you look great.
Always.
And that's what I remember about you. So
well, that makes me feel good. If I go
That's
out
true.
and I don't have, I mean, we were joking about that. The only time is when I'm taking my kids to school
We
in the
were.
morning.
We were.
And I'm literally like, I throw on clothes. And
Yeah.
one day I did it
Mhm.
and I realized I didn't have a bra on. And I went home and I go, oh, if I got
I
in an
know.
accident, I would be
know.
mortified
I
standing
know.
on the side of the
Yep.
road. So ever since then, I put it on. But and then I go immediately home. No one sees me.
Mhm.
It's like, go home.
I am
and-
guilty of going to school in pajamas with nothing on underneath them. Many, many, many times. And especially, it's really charming when you have to go to the ladies' room when you get to school and you know you're not going to make it home. And
Right.
yeah, it's always a good time. But I agree with you. I mean, I have to be honest with you. If you get into an accident, we're cutting your clothes off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But like you
No,
said,
but if
I
it wasn't a serious accident,
know.
you have to
Of
get out of the
course.
car and
But
kind of
I
like
wear
do the
scrubs
thing.
almost every day, and that is like wearing.
Pajamas.
It's like it's the equivalent to croc
Yeah,
on your foot.
yeah.
Okay, it's just like a hoof. The croc. This is like hoof clothing, and it's sad because you feel like, oh my god, like, am I ever gonna get out of these pajamas? So when I do dress, I want to dress. I want to look nice.
Yeah,
you know.
Absolutely.
of course. I mean, and you know, and some people will say, well, what do you dress up for like that? For who? For me.
For you.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
it makes me feel good.
It does. It does. Statistics
whole
show
different
even
attitude.
students who dress better for a test, they do much better on their test.
Mhm.
So I mean, even with kids, it's the same concept. So
So if you have not been to Stacey's store yet, you can find at stylesboutiques with an S.com if you want to look it up right now and check out some of her things. If you have questions for her, feel free, comment now. We'll answer them while you're
we
watching.
get to answer your questions while watching, and you can reach Stacey if you're a little shy and you don't want to talk about it now on Facebook. You can reach Stacey at 561-393-0488. Her store hours are 10:30 in the morning till 6.
Monday through Saturday, but Monday is 11 to 5. It's a shorter, quieter day on Mondays. So,
Well,
but-
she had me at the leopard carpet when I walked in for the first time because it's all about the leopard. And leopard's in this
Oh,
swimsuit.
Leopard
leopard
never
is-
goes out.
that never.
I
I'm
don't
a
think
leopard
so
girl.
either, but-
Never. They just push it harder certain years than others, but it never. It's a classic again.
I have leopard
classic.
sheets. If I had a
Yeah.
daughter, forget it.
I do too.
It would be bad.
Well,
So let's talk about people who, well, we all have budgets.
Could I
but
just
maybe
also,
a few key
Lorianne, say one
pieces
quick
for
thing?
fall? Yeah.
The hours are what we stated, but I am always more than happy to schedule a private styling session at any hour of the day, whether that be 9 a.m. or 8 p.m. It's my love, it's my passion, and I'm happy to work with you, and I'll make a private
That's so
appointment.
cool.
Okay,
So.
perfect.
That's
Thank you.
really
Sorry.
good.
All right, so let's talk about maybe a couple of staples for somebody who, you know, because sometimes you go out to stores and you could spend $400 on one outfit and that's it.
Mhm.
That's
I
it.
know.
You wear
Yep.
it once and you're like, okay, now maybe a couple of pieces of things that are in, like I know velvet's in right now,
Yeah.
or
So, yep.
things that are versatile.
Yep. So I would always have a couple of great black tops. I would always a classic black V-neck. I know a lot of women are conscious of their arms, so I always carry a lot of three-quarter
Yes,
sleeve.
definitely.
Bat
wings.
Right, exactly. Boop, boop. So a classic V-neck because you want to pull away and have a little bit of your décolleté showing.
I like my
And-
décolleté showing.
Yes. An off the shoulder, which can be, a great weekend look. Obviously, a great jean. You have at least want to have one, and I would also suggest having a great black jean. In the last number of years, any kind of leather fronted ponte legging is very, very in. So
What is ponte exactly?
Ponte is a faux leather. Oh,
Okay.
ponte, excuse me. The ponte material is sort of like a thicker legging, like
Okay.
a more substantial. The material of ponte is a more substantial, thicker legging, more of like a pant.
Okay.
But still that you can
That flexibility.
correct with the span.
stretch.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a spank.
Yes. I I would also, as Lorianne was just saying, velvet. You must have a couple velvet
love the
pieces this
velvet.
season. Yeah, and the
It's
fabrication.
so
Yeah.
pretty.
It's just
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it makes it, and it's also great this season because I think it's going to encourage people that maybe are like, oh, I hate to go shopping. I don't want to shop. I don't look good in anything. It's really different, so it's really going to
And it's
start
so
to resonate.
rich.
Yeah, and
It does look very
It's
rich.
so
yes,
rich.
Yeah.
yes. And in
Yeah.
some cases, you know, you're not going to be in velvet head to toe. It can be
You're not Elvis.
exactly, accents. You know,
That's
so.
why we need your tips,
Exactly.
because some people would put the velvet tank, the velvet pants.
No.
I see they have
No.
velvet boots now.
Yes, yes. A
love
velvet
Not
pant
altogether.
needs to be paired maybe with like a funky silk blouse. A velvet top would go maybe with a jean.
Right.
You know, we
Okay.
don't want to do that whole monochromatic. That wouldn't work.
You don't want to be Liberace now, ladies. It's not about liberation.
Plus, it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
yeah.
you can wear it
Yeah.
like that.
So you know, those are some classics. Obviously, if it leans to your lifestyle, I would have a pencil skirt in my wardrobe. I would have a great black jacket. Okay. I personally would do a leather accented jacket. We even do get chilly evenings here, and it's just great to put on
Right
a
now?
leather. Yeah.
I was so
Yeah.
thrilled.
I know.
Yeah, this is great for Florida, by the way. For those of you who don't know, we're having like 60s. Everybody's got
Actually,
their
it
boots
was
out.
54 this morning,
All right,
and
relax.
it was beautiful.
It was great
I
hair. We have no
love it.
humidity. Look at the gorgeousness of the hair.
No frizz.
What's the best part is that you get to wear boots. You get to wear clothes that we never really wear. It's fabulous.
Yeah,
it's
is.
fabulous.
It is. It's just
So,
the right
I have to
temperature.
tell you though, you had some beautiful velvet stuff in the store.
Thank you.
The leggings with the velvet
Yes.
accents.
Yes.
Oh man,
Yes.
I just
so
really
so
wanted-
again, that can be, in my opinion, what I would consider athleisure wear, where it's still that comfortable pull-on sort of legging style pant, but yet going up the front. And I would have loved to have brought samples, but we don't have time.
Next time.
Next time. We have the velvet going up the front of the pant, so there's just an accent there, and you can do that again with one of the cool sneakers, or you can do it with a short boot and dress it up with a cool little leather jacket.
Right.
So there's just so many different things. You know, when you have those 8 or 10 core pieces, there's so many ways I can, you know, navigate.
I think I want you to stress to everybody, it doesn't always have to be black as your staple piece.
No.
Because people tend to do that
Mhm.
black.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly this fall, the colors are
It's
vibrant.
burgundy. It's this
Love
hunter
burgundy, too.
green.
I love
and
hunter
it's
green.
actually a mustard color, which
Love the mustard, I
yeah,
gotta say.
a lot of people, you know,
Shy
you
away
can
from-
wear it beautifully because of your gorgeous darker eye and darker hair, but most people, you know, don't. But again, I just brought in a gorgeous mustard colored top with a beautiful velvet burnout sleeve. And while
I
I'm
love
talking
that.
about that, it's all about the drama sleeve. Everything's the drama sleeve. this
3/4
year,
but
you know.
3/4 with drama. But you have a kind of a mustardy kind of pant
Yes,
on.
you do, Lorianne.
It's very,
You
very
do.
pretty.
Yes,
see
you
it.
do.
Very hot,
Yes,
let me just
nice,
say.
yes.
Very, very hot.
With my leopard boots on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's all decked.
It's
That-
short
yeah.
boots now, right?
Yeah,
Booties.
yeah,
Booties.
yeah.
Booties.
I mean, the high boots. You
I
know,
love the
always
high
in.
boots
I
still.
know,
I just,
know.
I can't. It's so
You can
dramatic.
rock it.
I know.
You can rock
Love
it.
I like it because you look dominatrix.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
You're the one wearing the choker.
I am. I'm ready for the boot and the little, what do they call flogs? Flag? I don't know. Flogging. Flog.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just-
pretend like you know
That's
now.
another
No.
show, right?
That's the 50 Shades of
Oh,
Grey
my
version
God.
of our
Shades
show.
50 Shades of not being naughty. That's all we're saying.
No.
But I think it's important that women understand that it's okay to take a risk. You don't have to be afraid to risk with
Yeah,
fashion.
and
I'm not
I
saying,
mean,
you
look
know,
at this
go-
fabulous ring. I
Yeah.
would wear that in 2 heartbeats,
oh,
and
yeah.
that's not for everyone.
No.
I mean, this
It's-
one is a lot more subtle, but
Right.
still makes
this is
a statement.
vintage pin, and you know, I mean, it that's exactly perfectly said. Not everything is for everyone, and I try
But you
to
gotta
keep
try.
that in mind. Yeah, but I also try to keep it in mind that I'm not going to show you, Amy, a ring like this. I have enough, you know,
sense.
common sense. But
Common
you know, a ring like you are wearing, you know, to make a statement, not to go to Publix in, but to go out on an evening or a Saturday night.
Why not? But no, even the earrings. Like I would have never chose these, but they really work.
Yes, because they elongate your face,
Yeah.
and they have a certain, when you bring a certain glisten to the face, it just
A little shiny today though.
I think this is one of your clients, Jackie.
oh,
Dial Boutique has something
yes.
for everyone.
Everyone.
Jackie,
And it's
Actually, that's
true.
my manager.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
she is actually
Oh, hi, Jackie.
something we haven't mentioned yet today. She's the consignment manager in the store. So about a year and a half ago, we brought in a small department of fabulous designer consignment bags. They're all authenticated. So it's kind of unique when you come in that, it's a full-scale boutique, but then you see this like fabulous Chanel clutch or this fabulous Louis Vuitton bag. People are like,
I want
you
those
know,
Louboutins
yeah.
that I was
Yes.
petting them.
Yes,
They
I
were
know.
gorgeous.
I wish I could
know.
wear those. I have too big
They
a
are
feet.
so uncomfortable, those shoes.
I
They're
can't wear them.
gorgeous.
I don't
They
own
are
a
go-
pair
would-
because
you know
they
what?
do not
I
fit
would
my
take the
feet.
pain with my little 6.5 feet.
Well, there you go.
Those are dinner shoes.
Yes.
So we do have that department, and everything is authenticated, and it actually, the pieces move fairly quickly because
Sad.
they're kind of like unique. They're
Yeah,
it's almost like a little-
definitely. That's
Yeah.
vintage
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Pieces from years
exactly,
ago. Yeah.
Exactly.
You had that bag in the window.
The little Gucci-esque one. Yes.
I
That's
have
on
like
my
total
Instagram
True,
right
and
now.
bag
Yes.
envy. Total
Yes.
bag envy. I'm still coming for that thing. I swear to God. I'm coming for it.
So I do only usually get, and I think we might have touched on this. I only get each piece once, especially the jewelry.
I want that
The
bag.
jewelry's
That I
one and
love.
done.
Love that.
As far as a run of style, like whether it be this top, it's 6 pieces. That's
That's it.
it. And I don't.
And Boca
want
got a lot more
everyone
than
in
6
town.
women in it.
No,
Let me
no
just
one
tell
wants
you.
that.
Out last night and saying, "Oh boy, you got that top at Stacey's."
No, I hate. See,
Well,
that's
especially when it's someone who's a size 2, and then I'm standing there like the Jolly Green Giant next door.
stop
No, I
it.
mean seriously, I don't want to see that all over town. I mean, it's nice to stand out and feel like you have
But
something
let's be honest.
different.
I'm gonna be quite frank with you. Boca is full of size 2. They don't eat. They walk the mall and they don't eat all day. That's how they can become stage 2. I'm telling you.
got the
That is
Starbucks
why they're 2.
coffee.
They have a coffee in their
Yes.
hand. They're armed with the coffee. They do not eat from sunrise to
Well,
sunset,
they'll
and they
eat
walk
like a
the mall.
banana midday.
Know what? They will never eat
Oh,
a banana.
yeah.
Oh,
That
A
is
lot of
full
them
of
will eat a
sugar and
banana.
carbs. You know what they eat?
Gives them a little
Gum.
boost.
Nothing. That's what they eat. I can't do that anymore. I'm
Oh, my
55 years
God.
old. It's
Well, that's why they're
exhausting.
in the
I can't.
athletic wear because they're working out all the time on the caffeine.
Let me tell you something.
you girl.
Have a sandwich.
Have a
But
sandwich.
that's what I like about going to your boutique because you don't feel like I used to be a size 6. I'm a size 10 now. Menopause is not your friend.
No,
But
that's for
it's
sure.
not. I hate menopause. Menopause should just really go away. But I'm still small on top. It's just I gained my weight in the bottom. She had clothes for me. I can't go to every place in the mall because they only make them in 2. What is
Right,
that?
right.
There is 2 is not normal. 12 is normal.
Yeah.
I'm a 10, but
Yeah.
12 is normal.
It's funny. And it's funny that you say that. It kind of, when people say things maybe about you or view things about you that you don't necessarily see, it's interesting to think about. My core clients, I have some clients that have been with me 10 years, and whatnot. When they come in, like even Friday, we had an event, a vintage event. And when they come in, they don't even like look around at this point in a way. I pull for them and they're like so excited that they're like going in the fitting room and
It's like a
everything I
surprise.
pulled. And I have to tell you, they buy almost 100% of everything I pull.
And you're not a size snob, and that's what's really cool. You never have to feel uncomfortable going in your store.
I know, Amy. There was a day, and there still is, obviously, with the Kardashians and the Kendall Jenners and all that, where there is that 100-pound waif. That's
Not
a
now.
big
They're all
model
having
look.
babies.
But it is the industry of curvy women and plus size women is exploding now.
Finally.
And I just think it's fabulous because it gives everyone an opportunity to look great.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I just think, like I said, I don't care because I have been the gamut. I've been as little as a size 0 when I was not feeling well, and then all the way now up to a 10. And I'm getting in those 6s again, though. But I will tell you, it is not it's not easy as we get older too. It's very difficult to navigate because your body, no matter what you do, exercise and eat right, your body changes. That's just the way it is,
Right.
and people forget to understand that. So you don't lose your customer base because of that reason. You get it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
because she's so attentive.
That's what I'm trying to say. When you go
It's the
to a
difference. You're not
store, a
being
larger
ignored when you
store,
walk in,
it's
you
very
know.
frustrating when all you see is, and then when you get to the double digits, you're like, nursing home, no, I don't want to look like that. I want to
No,
look
no,
trendy and on
yeah.
point.
Right,
Yeah.
of course. So you should definitely visit
Yes.
stylesboutiques.com and sign up also for her emails because she has a lot of trunk shows, a lot of really interesting events with actual jewelry designers and artists.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
She also has a Facebook page, Styles Boutiques.
Yep.
so
And
we will
Instagram,
check that out. And we of course will have Stacey back one day because we could talk about this for
Oh.
hours on end.
And
This
I
is
get
so
to wear
fun.
more jewelry and
I'd
pretty
actually
clothes.
love to bring even a fit model and have her
Oh,
change
that'd
into
be
a couple
great.
different
Yeah.
That'd be
looks
really
so that
fun.
we
Really
can,
nice.
really show the audience what the differences are and what the different classic
Oh
pieces
yeah,
can become.
that's great.
That'd be really,
Okay.
really
Yeah.
good. I
I'll
would
let
love
you know
that.
about that.
All right,
So
Lorianne,
before we wrap it up,
let's wrap it up and tell us what's going on with your boot. Our last boot
okay,
hack
so
for
this
the
is
month.
my final boot hack
Thank
because
God.
we're ending the month tomorrow.
Yeah, so remember, before she does the boob hack, remember to get your tatas checked. It's very important
Yes.
to check the tatas
Yes.
and keep them healthy and happy. Not just in October, but all year long.
All year long. Okay, so the final one, which isn't the greatest, but the other ones were a lot more fun. But the boob pillow, when you're laying down at night, that you actually have the actual holes so that you're not smashing your breasts when you're laying on your stomach. And this way you can lay on your stomach in comfort.
Wow.
I can't say that that's a bad
I
thing.
don't think it's bad.
No.
I
don't
think it's also
either.
you could take that to the massage table because a lot of times they get smushed up against the massage
Or if it's like
table.
a hard surface and you want something nice
I
and
think
cushy
that's a
on
lovely.
it.
Look for it on our
Amazon.
Facebook page.
Amazon has it.
Matt, our engineer, will be posting that because we don't know how. But
The
we do.
previous
But
ones were ta-ta towel.
yes, the
What else do we
ta-ta
have?
towel. Ta-ta towel. We had the nip.
Oh,
the nip
fake
things.
nip. So
This
one's-
nip's for you.
Nipple dye. We had that.
Yes, we
So
had
anyways,
nipple. I
we
didn't
had
like
fun
that.
with that for the month of
And do you have our
October.
life hack for today, or we have no life hack?
Oh yes, actually, my hubby got me this, and he thought it might be good to share with women, especially the Pink Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Is the pepper defense spray, but
Oh.
this one in particular has a sensor where they can actually find you once you release the spray. Like for
Oh,
instance,
wow.
if you
That's
dropped
really
it or someone was
nice.
following you or something.
It comes with a
actually
dye
has
apparently
almost
as
like
well, a
GPS
UV dye.
Wow.
type of thing. So
Fabulous.
and it's really small and it's pink. It looks like a lipstick almost. So.
I enjoy that. I will
Safety
purchase
first, yeah.
myself.
Technology.
I mean,
Yeah,
just to
ladies,
have
you got to
something.
be safe.
Yep.
I'm not
Absolutely.
kidding.
That's my life hack.
I can't tell you how thrilled and excited I was that you guys had me on
Oh,
today.
it was so fun. I hope
you
everyone
made
had
our
fun at
day.
home.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more thing. You know, it's Halloween, and we all know you went to parties. Again, post your pictures. You can win a $25 gift card.
Yeah.
So Josh
I saw a
Pollock
lot
and
of
his lovely
pictures this
little.
weekend, but they have to post two.
Yeah,
two
we
bars from
we
Boca.
saw it on the Facebook. We know you did. So put it on our page. We saw everything. But anyway, that's where we're going. Again, Stacey is 561-393-0488 at
Thank you.
stylesboutiques.com.
Yeah, I really think you would if you haven't been in, because I know the challenge has been some people can't find the location, which I always struggle with that because I am very centrally located.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, it's awesome.
Right
You just
off of
pull right in there.
Glades, St. Andrews, Public
right by the mall.
Streamwise.
It's
so.
21090 St. Andrews Boulevard in Boca Raton, adjacent behind Maggiano's. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Please comment, and we will answer your comments. And check out our Facebook page, please, so that you can see what we're up to. And you get your full of quotes this week. So other than that, we will see you next Monday in November, and we're gonna have little Thanksgiving hacks for you for cooking. So that's my department because I'm not glamorous. I cook.
clueless.
Anyway, yes, she is very close. She's gonna drink the holidays away. Other than that, have a great week, and we will see you in 1 week. Talk to you soon, and follow us on
everybody.
Facebook.
Well, I'm not leaving. I'm coming back.
There you go. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Rough day?
You have no idea.
Let's talk about it.